Considering your friendships with Jamie and Cam, I guess I'm just curious what happened that day? Like who texted who first? What was the how did it all sort of transpire, and what was the reaction from those guys, I guess, when you did?
I don't know the right word, but I waited a little bit to reach out to those guys just because it was a bit of a whirlwind, couple hours, and I definitely texted Cam and then Jamie first and then called those guys. And Jamie doesn't show a ton of emotion, but he was pretty happy after I called him, so it was pretty funny.
Were you out in California when it happened?
No, I was in New York.
Oh, New York.
Yeah, I was at the gym, and then I got back to my phone and saw a couple text messages and raced out of there and went home and was with the family and then reached out to all those guys after.
Have you gotten a chance to talk with any of other of your teammates aside from Cam and Jamie?
Yeah, a bunch of the guys reached out, which meant a lot, and hopefully connect with those guys in September and get things rolling.
You're here at the draft party. It's not something that you have to be at. How important it is for you to just connect with the fans and be right there with them on such a special night?
Yeah, it's cool. I spent 2.5 hours with my mom in the car, and then the closer we got, I was like, oh, it's pretty cool. It's draft night. Like, somebody's gonna be pretty fired up tonight, and it was cool. Nice to meet everybody.
Funny draft stories with Cam from your guys' draft night?
He sat behind me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So I remember dapping him up right before I got picked, and then he ended up going a little bit later. So it was pretty cool.
How cool was that in your draft? There were so many guys from the national team.
Yeah, I think we had 8. Yeah, and I sat right in front of Cam the whole time, which was pretty funny. So it was good.
It's still pretty early. Has it really set in yet that this is like your new home yet? Is it really just set in at all?
Not really. I think today was like the first day I was like, wow, like putting on some of the clothes, and I got my Flyers gear yesterday. So like definitely really exciting, but like you said, maybe hasn't completely set in just because it's the summertime, but pretty cool.
Trevor, is this like a fresh start for you? Did you feel like that was kind of needed too? Are you like a little reinvigorated by this trade?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely fun. Like I said, I'm probably looking forward to most just being so close to family and spending more time with them. And obviously the Flyers is such an amazing organization, so it's a nice bonus.
Taking back up 46?
Yeah, 46, yeah.
Meaning behind that number?
Bob Murray drafted me in Anaheim and slapped that on my back my first year. So obviously coming back here and having him with the organization, I thought that was pretty cool.
I know you talked a little bit about Mishkov the other day, but have you heard a little bit more about him and just kind of the player he is?
No, I can't say learned as much, but just from talking to everybody, how skilled he is and how good of a hockey player he is. It's exciting to get the chance to play with him, for sure.
What's your plan for your schedule here for the rest of the summer?
I'm going to be in New York and then probably head to Philly around early September, and try and get acclimated and situated and all that good stuff. So.
You're in the final year of your contract. You've been held back by injuries the last couple of years. Do you feel like you still have something to prove here, or?
Yeah, absolutely. I think coming to a new team, I'll do whatever I can to help the guys win and try and win over some respect with the locker room and the fans. And always good to put a good foot forward, for sure.